Good morning, PGA DFS fans, or I guess you could be watching this on playback in the afternoon or evening, and a good day to you all. It is the first PGA DFS Millionaire Maker of the year this week at the Genesis Invitational. I'm going to have all of the content over here on Awesemo YouTube channel that you're going to need to help you try and take down the biggest prize in all of DFS. This is the course and player preview for the Genesis Invitational, sponsored by Yahoo. I'll tell you guys about Yahoo in just a little bit, but make sure you like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. All of my content that I put out, including the live shows, you're going to get notified when they come on air, when they're available for playback, and so much more. Also, make sure you leave us a couple of comments in the box below. Maybe some things I missed, maybe some things that have changed, or just maybe things you agree with. So let's go ahead and jump right into our preview here this week. It is the Genesis Invitational, played at Riviera Country Club, a fantastic course, a major championship venue. It's held, I should say, 3 in years past. It is just outside of the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams, held in Pacific Palisades, which I guess is part of Los Angeles. Haven't been out there yet. It is a par 71, though, 7,300 yards, a true ball striker's paradise here at Riviera Country Club. As driving accuracy for the week, you're going to hit the fairway at a less than 50% clip. You're going to hit less than 60% of your greens in regulation. A very difficult course with, well, I would say average green sizes here this week, as Riviera always boasts a pretty good test, not a pretty good test, a very good test. Average green size is 7,500 square feet this week. Now let's move on just a little bit here and talk about the holes that the golfers will be facing this week. I'm going to start with the hardest. All par 4s, all of them measured over 470 yards. Let's start with the par 4 12th hole. That is the hardest on the course. 3 holes later, the par 4 15th, and then the par 4 18th, a very signature finishing hole there. And on the front side, the par 4 2nd is your hardest hole, all measuring over 470 yards in a par 4, not a par 5. However, the easiest hole on the golf course, believe it or not, is a par 5 that measures just 500 yards. But believe it or not, it is the first hole of the tournament. That's right. Rarely do we see the first hole of an event be the easiest, but that's what golfers will have this week. And if you're starting on the backside, it's no different. The easiest hole on the backside is the drivable par 4 10th and the par 5 11. So back-to-back easy holes. And then you're not going to get another easy one until 17, which is the other par 5 on the course. So the first, the 10th, the 11th, and the 17th measures just about 50% of the total DFS scoring this week. So you need your golfers to be scoring on those holes. Now, speaking of scoring, we're going to look at our top DFS score from last year. This is DraftKings here. 120.5 points from Max Homa, which was just about 30 points higher than the average top 10 score. Now, when we look at last week's score, we saw a lot of golfers get over 100 points. Won't be the same this week. Just 89.5 points for the average top 10 last year. The salary, however, was such a good field this week. The average top 10 salary was $84.54. Now, when we talk about a couple of grass types here and the top strokes gain statistic, as well as the top approach yardage, first, you're going to get POA and a bent blend on the greens, and you're going to get Kikuyu everywhere else. The Kikuyu rough, very difficult. Also, Kikuyu fairways. And now when we look at the top strokes gain stat, well, we already mentioned that less than 60% of the greens were hit in regulation last year. So strokes gained around the green gets a significant bump up. Typically, your average top 10 only gets about a quarter of a stroke gained around the green per week. This week, though, 0.44. So quite a bump up there. Of course, with all those missed greens, you are going to get an advantage to showcase the skills around the green. So now we'll go into our top approach yardages this week. Just 150 to 175 yards and 175 to 200 yards. They will account for roughly 50% of the approach yards this week. Pretty crazy there. So look for golfers that are good with their mid to long irons. Now, when we head into our player preview this week, there's only 120 golfers in the field, with the top 65 in ties making the cut. So it is a relatively easy cut to make here. 10 of the 10, that's right, all 10 of the world's top 10 ranked golfers are here to compete this week, and 35 of the world's top 50, including number one player number one ranked player, Jon Rahm. Sorry about that. All right, now let's tell you a little bit about Yahoo, because we've got a great deal going on for you here. We have partnered with Yahoo Fantasy this PGA season to bring you some great offers. Check out our exclusive limited time offer, which gets you 1 month of free Awesemo Plus Platinum. That's right, a free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum with NBA going on, PGA going on, MLB hopefully starting soon. It's a great time to become an Awesemo Plus member, and we've got a deal for you to become one for free for a month. So to qualify, you need to be new to Yahoo, sign up for an account via the link that's going to be provided here, and deposit and play. That's it. Yahoo will send us your name after you play in your first paid contest, and we'll reach out to you via email with your coupon. If you need immediate access, though, you sign up and you play in an account and Yahoo hasn't sent it over to us, send in an email to support@awesemo.com with a couple of things there that you've signed up for Yahoo, what contests you've played in, and we will get you signed up. All right. Now, let's talk about my first clicks this week, where we've been on a pretty good run. Last week, we had Matsuyama, who came in the top 10, Adam Hadwin as a long shot coming in the top 10, and Keith Mitchell, my middle guy, all coming in the top 15 last week. A really good showing. So let's continue it this week, as my top guy is Jon Rahm. We've got the longest odds we've had all year for him, coming in close to 10-1 on most of the sites. I think he's set up great for it. His ball striking has been superb, just not making enough putts last week to contend. I like him a lot here this week. 3 straight made cuts and a couple of top 10s in 3 appearances here. The middle shot, Thomas Pieters, a resurgent game for Thomas Pieters, who, yes, was on the PGA Tour and made waves when he first broke onto the tour. One of his signature college wins actually came here at Riviera Country Club. That's talked about quite a bit. But for Pieters, it's been a long time coming back. He had a couple of bad years, but then he had the birth of his daughter and seemed to change things around. So take a look at Thomas Pieters this week, coming in around 70-1. And the long shot this week, I can't believe he's part of the long shot category, but a switch over to PXG has certainly hurt his driving statistics here early on in the season, even worse than they were last year. And I'm talking about Patrick Reed. He's coming in at 90-1. Longest odds I've seen on him in quite some time. So take a look. Patrick Reed, Jon Rahm, Thomas Pieters, Patrick Reed. Those are your first clicks. And of course, I'll have my top 5 values and my top 5 sleepers coming out in short form video like this here over the next couple of days. And of course, check out our live shows this week. PGA DFS Strategy Show with myself and Ben Raza on Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and Live Before Lock with Eric Lindquist and Ben Raza on Wednesday night. So until then, everybody, good luck. Thanks to Yahoo, the sponsor of this, and we will see you on the other side. Cheers.